What's going on, folks? I'm back this year for another day three hangout, and I'm on a little later than I wanted to be, about an hour later, because it looks like my fucking laptop took a shit on me. So now I got to figure all that out or get a new goddamn laptop, which fucking sucks. But so far, I'm loving everything the 49ers are doing in the NFL draft, even though their first five picks have all been defense. Good. We needed it, and we rebuilt our defensive line. Our latest pick, CJ West from Indiana, the D tackle, excellent, excellent pick. Um, with him and uh, Collins, the kid from Texas we drafted yesterday, we added some poundage, some run stuffing. CJ West has the ability to get after quarterbacks. So right now I am loving this. It looks like at this point the Niners looked at Robert Sala and said, "Hey, this is your draft. Go and do what you do." So that's basically what it looks like right now. But yeah, I am liking everything the 49ers are doing in the draft so far. I don't really have an issue on any of the picks. Um, you know, because I think they're all actually good picks. So, I'm not going to sit here and complain if I think something is, a good pick. Why would I go ahead and complain about it? It doesn't make no fucking sense. So, but anybody out there watching, share this with people. If anybody wants to come through and just chop it up, you know, tell them to click the link. I'm gonna go ahead and put something in here. But I will only let mostly people I know in here and people I know that will talk football in here. But yeah, there's some other teams out there have a really good drafts. I think that uh just going off from yesterday, leaving off because I haven't really seen today, but uh how is it? Oh, New England is having a really good draft. So yeah, I think New England's having a good draft. So um yeah, I think New England's having a really good draft. Their team pretty good. So um at least that and it looks like they're doing opposite of us. We're going to all defensive draft, and the last I saw, New England was going to all offensive draft. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, if that's the side of the ball that needs to be fixed, fucking fix it. But I like what New England's doing. They go with their tackle of the future to protect their young quarterback. Then they go running back, uh, wide receiver. So yeah, New England, New England's been uh, pretty good this draft. They have really built it up, so that's a good thing. Oh, Jared, who do I think's having the worst draft so far? Um, I might. Damn, that's a good question. I'm probably gonna have to go back, look at drafts and stuff like that, and see. But damn, that's a really good point. Or a really good question. I'm not sure who I think's having the worst draft so far. I know that a lot of people are gonna say that they might hate on the Browns a little bit because of their pick of uh, Dylan Gabriel, but and this might be unpopular, but I think Dylan Gabriel is going to be the starter for the Browns, and I think Dylan Gabriel is better than quite a few of these quarterbacks in this draft class. So I mean, we'll see though. It is what it is, I guess. So Jared, as of right now, it's hard to say who has the worst draft so far. Because it seems like a lot of the teams uh, are drafting really, really smart. Like they're drafting team needs, things like that, and they're drafting really, really smart. So let's see. Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna. The whole draft will be defense. I could be wrong, but I am glad these first five picks are defense. We rebuilt our whole defensive line. We were able to get a linebacker and a nickelback. Um, people might say he's super short and stuff like that, but if you remember when Sala was here last time, we had Kwan Williams, who was the same size as Upton Stout. The only difference is Upton Stout's a lot stronger. Upton Stout did at 5'8", 181 pounds. Upton Stout is pretty strong. The dude did what 21 reps at 225 on the bench at the combine. Um, so I do think we might throw in a couple. What up, Jerry? We might throw in a couple offensive players here sooner. We'll have to see though. Um, but I can see us getting a running back, maybe at pick 138. I don't know if they gave Sala the keys to this entire draft, then fuck, we're gonna have 11 straight defensive draft picks, which would be crazy. Um, but yeah, 11 straight defensive draft picks. Man, I wish I could. Hang on, folks. I got Jack Sawyer. Who took Cam Scatterboo? If you guys know, I mean, no, I'm like I said, I gotta do this on my phone this year because my damn laptop won't turn on, so I'm not gonna be able to keep up as much with the picks uh, as I want to this year, as far as today goes, because I'm bringing this to you guys on my phone. So I'm sitting there trying to fuck with my laptop, and I'm pissed. I don't know why it went out. It just like it took a fucking dump on me, which fucking sucks. You know, it's like I don't pick my laptop up and take it everywhere, so it shouldn't take a fucking shit on me. But whatever. So Jack Sawyer's Steeler makes absolute sense if you think about it. Makes absolute goddamn sense. I hate to say this, especially as a Niner fan, but the NFC West as a whole, it seems, has drafted pretty good. Mm, get the fuck out of here. No. Mm. Oh, so Scatterboo went to the Giants? The Giants are actually having a good draft. I'm kind of shocked because normally they have stupid, they do dumb shit. So yeah, that's cool. You went to the Giants. It is what it is. Um, but yeah, I think the NFC West, all the teams have had pretty good drafts. Uh, there's a couple players like Seattle drafting was it the safety from South Carolina? Um, I got some questions about the dude. Uh, cool. He's a workout warrior. He tested through the roof at the combine. Um, all this other shit, but how good does that actually translate to the field? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's something that we'll have to keep an eye on. Um, Seattle also finally took a quarterback, which is nuts. Paying paying Sam Darnold. I didn't think they'd take a quarterback. Um, so it is what it is out there. Arizona seemed to be putting together a decent little draft. Um, I think the Lambs had a couple good picks. I just haven't kept up too much with theirs, but Shiloh is going to go undrafted. No, Shiloh sucks as a prospect. To be honest with you, Shadur. I don't know the deal with Shadur and why he hasn't been drafted yet, but Shiloh Shiloh's definitely should go undrafted. As a prospect, and when you look at the tape and stuff like that, Shiloh Sanders shouldn't be drafted. He should be picked up as a free agent. Oh yeah, I agree, Jared. There's a lot of really good defensive prospects in this draft. I mean, this draft was deep with defensive tackle depth, and this is a really good draft for defense at certain spots. At certain spots. So, yep. Mm, what the hell? Bob, I like I like our picks. I like what we've done so far with all five of our picks. We might be on our sixth pick now, but like I said, I'm on my phone, so I can't keep up like I want to. But I like it. We rebuilt our defensive line. Uh, we got two started D tackles, a huge run stuffing defensive end with huge upside. He can rush the passer a little bit. He does need some work on, you know, his hand work and stuff like that. But being there with Bosa and picking up stuff from Bosa and things like that, I think Michael will learn a lot. And the little slot DB we got, like him. Uh, the linebacker we got, the guy's really, really good. If you look at his 23 tape where he had what, like 140 goddamn tackles, he was on pace for that again last year. Got an injury. They said it was a knee injury that didn't require surgery, and uh, so he missed time there. But he was on pace to do what he did in 2023. I think in 5 games he already had almost 50 tackles, like 7 TFLs, an interception, couple forced fumbles, or some. He had some crazy stats for 5 games. So he was on pace to repeat his. I don't see why the Cowboys would draft. I don't see why the Cowboys would draft Shador Nuz unless they're planning on hiring Dion next year. Not this year, but next year. And the Browns maybe, but the Browns just drafted Dylan Gabriel out of Oregon. So I don't see that happening. Yeah. No. So I don't know, like I said, no, don't know what's up with Shadur. There's a lot of people thinking it could be a conspiracy. Me personally, don't know, don't care, really don't want to get into it, to be honest. Um, so, you know, it is what it is. I guess we'll just have to see how it all shakes out. And after the draft, I'm sure we'll get more answers. Yeah, I know the Saints took Tyler Show, which is crazy because Tyler Shows hella old already. Didn't that dude do like eight? I don't know if Tyler Shows the worst quarterback in the draft. A lot of people would say that a lot of people would say it's Dylan Gabriel. So just because Dylan Gabriel's shorter and don't have a super huge arm, um, but so. But like I said when I first came on here, I really think Dylan Gabriel um, is actually going to be pretty good when he gets his chance. So yeah, it looks. Um, and Bob and Jared, would you guys agree that if you look at our draft, the way Sala is building it, he's almost trying to recreate like our 2019 defense. We went and just drafted a dude with CJ West that's built almost exactly like DJ Jones. Um, then you get the big 6'6", 330-pound Alfred Collins. He's built different than a lot of the D tackles we've had before, but um, he's still one of those big run stuffing dudes. Basically, we're just hammering down on the fucking run. Salah saw that run defense and said, "Yeah, no, fuck this noise. Can't work with this." And the one thing I am surprised though is getting a 5'8" corner with Gus Bradley on staff, because Gus Bradley, uh, yeah, right, Jared. But getting a 5'8" corner, I get it. He's a slot guy, but with Gus Bradley on staff, that feels a little weird because Gus Bradley, I mean, he's the one that built the Legion of Boom. And they didn't really have very short corners. Now, I will be interested to see. I want to see if we're going to get a safety. Is Xavier Watts still around, or did he? No, he got drafted yesterday. My bad. Um, but if there's any decent safeties still left, I want to see if we're going to try to get a free safety. That's one where I'm interested. just drafted Malachi Moore. I know I see a lot of Niner fans on Twitter screaming for offensive line, but I mean, come on. As a Niner fan, you got to know that uh, you got to know that how the how we prioritize offensive line. We like going later in the draft to get linemen. I don't know why. I mean, look, it worked out with Pooney last year in the third. I didn't expect him to step in and start and have the season he had. So, but we're beyond the third round now. So, I don't know. We'll see. But the Jets took Malachi Moore. Good pick. Good pick. Um, so there's a safety off the board. Yeah, and we've added what almost 1,000 pounds of we've added almost 1,000 pounds of fucking beef to that D line. Now, Jared, you got 332 pound fucking Collins, 316 pounds CJ West. You got 270 pound Michael Williams. And we're adding a lot of goddamn beef to that fucking O line or that D line. So yeah, it wasn't super deep as far as the O line goes. There's a couple really good guards and stuff you could find here and there. Maybe guard centers. There's probably one or two we're gonna be able to pick up undrafted, like unless he gets drafted. Like I said, I can't keep up like I want to because I'm on my phone right now. But like Marcus Ware, WEHR from Montana State, and things like that. So and Jared, you know why Niner fans are complaining about O line? Even if this was the greatest O line draft ever, and all we did was draft O line the whole fucking time, they'd be complaining and crying because we didn't take the people they wanted us to take. This is crazy. You know how Niner fans are. A lot of them fucking whine and bitch and moan and piss and complain and cry and all this dumb shit. It's kind of fucking annoying. So it is what it is, though, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple little pieces here and there we could pick up on offense. Uh, so I'm not really complaining that we haven't hit offense yet with our first five picks. So so yeah, I mean, I could see us getting We'll probably get a receiver late. If not, pick one up undrafted. Maybe a running back. If there's one we like before the draft ends, I could see Kyle Shanahan pulling the trigger on a running back. Um, so, but yeah, I love what Salah's done. Rebuilt this defense. I think our defense is going to go crazy next year or this year. So we'll see. Fuck, I wish my laptop was going. I'd be watching the draft right now. Let me see if I can't bring it up. ESPN Plus and still can't see the draft. This is bullshit. Yep. Oh well. So let's see. Let me. This CJ West kid that we just drafted. They're saying since 2021, he's the only player in FBS, only D lineman in the FBS that has had 50 pressures and 50 run stops. That's what I like. Run stuffers that can push the pocket at the same time. Because I mean, look, what is it that Salah tells his D lineman? And I think we got away from that last year, but Salah would always say, you got to earn the right to rush the passer, which means um that Nick Martin kid we just drafted, Jared's going to be weak side backer, so basically outside backer. But he's going to play weak side. Um, he's going to be the see ball get ball type linebacker. You see the ball, you run and get it. Free up Fred Warner to do other things, so then Fred Warner can be the normal beast ass dude that he is. And Fred Warner won't be playing on a broken fucking ankle this year either. So, yeah. But like I was saying, Salah always says, you know, you got to stop the run on the way to the quarterback. So you earn the right to rush on your way to the quarterback. You know what I mean? So, and with these D tackles that we've drafted, I think we're setting up fine to do that, and I love it. Who knows? We may draft one more D tackle, but we came into this draft knowing we needed at least two D tackles, at least two, and we got two. Honestly, I'm surprised CJ West lasted to pick 113. I really think he is that good. I liked him. I mean, I understand why he fell. A lot of people uh, looked at his height. He's 6'1", but I mean, DJ Jones was short too, and DJ Jones is a fucking beast straight. is a fucking beast. Now I'm not saying CJ West is DJ Jones. I'm just saying he's got that body type. And it worked out well for DJ Jones. He was a beast with us, and then he went to Denver. He's really good in Denver. So that's this 10-yard split for big men that were 315 and above. Um, that's a explosion. That's the first couple steps. He's pretty explosive dude. Ran a 4.95 40-yard dash. Some people would be like, that's slow. Well, if you're 316, 17 pounds and you're a big fella, that's actually kind of moving. That's fucking moving. That's an athletic dude for that size. So let's hurry up and get to his pick 138. If you guys see my Niner fans that are in here, if you guys see who the Niners pick at 138 before I do, just go ahead and drop it in. I ain't gonna be mad. I'm not. It's day three. Uh, if there's people that get drafted that you think are interested, no matter what team, just go ahead and drop it in the chat or whatever. I'm not going. I'm not going to complain. So yeah, I agree, Jared. We did need a DP like we just drafted. But we'll see how all the rest of this goes. Like I said, we got two picks, fourth round. We got two picks, fifth round, and then we take a huge break. We have nothing in the sixth, and then we come back with three in the seventh. So yeah, but I think Seattle drafted pretty good. Like I said, their safety's interesting that they drafted. We'll see what they can get out of him. The dude seems like a workout warrior to me, but he's got the athleticism. If they could put it all together, he could be a dynamic fucking safety. They drafted a good offensive lineman in Gray Zabel. They got a quarterback. He's going to take time to develop as far as playing Milrow, as far as playing the quarterback position. Now his running, that's insane. 4.3 dude, he can run, but playing the quarterback position is more than just running. Um, he'll need a little time to develop. What I would do is I wouldn't even play if I was Seattle, I wouldn't even play Darnold in the preseason. I'd just let Milrow play the whole preseason. Let him get the speed of the game down and all this other stuff. That's just me though. Um, so it's got another fast ass wide receiver, and he's actually pretty good too. A Jalen Royals kid out of Utah State. That's all they look for is speed. They're like fucking Al Davis back in the day. Well, you got to be fast, or I can't draft you. But it seems like all the receivers, It seems like all the receivers fucking uh it seems like all the receiver Kansas City drafts are 4-3. Mm, we'll see what happens with Jalen Graham, Jared White. I don't know why I said the whole name, but my bad. We'll see what happens with Jalen Graham. I know as of right now, D Winters is ahead of him on the depth chart. I liked him too, but we'll see. How much they want to use him. And oh, speaking of which, have any of you, Jared, have you seen yet this new fucking uniform we're supposed to be wearing this year? It's some rivals initiative or something that the NFL's doing with Nike, and we're gonna have some different uniform or something that we're gonna wear this year. I don't know for every game, but God, I just hope it's not fucking ugly and stupid. God, I hope it's not fucking ugly. I don't know if every team's doing it, but Jesus, I hope it's not fucking ugly and stupid. Uh-huh. So, Jed's still fucking tweeting before picks, huh? This one before CJ West, he goes and tweets, "Oh, maybe we should do something different." Oh, never mind. Solid just walked back into the war room. Oh, you haven't heard yet, huh? Fuck, that sucks. That really fucking sucks. So, all right. CJ West, more and more, the more this kid talks, he said he's a violent dude and he likes punching centers in the face. I mean, of course, not literally. He don't sit there and scrap, but you know what I mean. He just likes playing violent, which we need. We need nasty motherfuckers to on the D line, and the nastier the better. So, and I like the fact that we're putting together a really good draft class and seems to be getting the players we want, and we haven't had to trade up or anything, and we haven't traded down. We're just staying pat with our 11 picks and picking where we pick. So, where we're slotted to pick. I like that. I like that a lot. Um, because I didn't think we needed to trade up in this draft. I didn't want less picks. I wanted more. So, so I really like that. I think that's really good. Oh shit! Turn my TV down a little bit. So let's see if on the clock. Tennessee drafted one of the receivers that I know the Niners were interested in, but I wasn't too high on the dude. Yeah, he's fast, but he doesn't get separation. He's just not the greatest wide receiver. He doesn't know how to use his speed to get separation. That Alec Amanor kid from Stanford, he just went to Tennessee, but that's cool. I'm kind of glad he's off the board that way. Shanahan won't be too tempted to fucking take him. So, but let's let's check in again and see what hurry up with this pick, people. I want to know who the Niners draft. I want to see if we actually go offense this time with our second, fourth round pick before we go into the fifth round. So let's see if the Niners actually go offense or we go six straight defensive players. I wonder if we'll go another corner if we do go defense again. Yeah. I wonder if we'll go corner, maybe safety, or another linebacker. Who did New England draft? I can't see. There's something in my way. So dang, my neighbors are hella loud right now. New England's having a good draft. Like I said, they're having a really good draft. So Frida, let's change it up. I wonder if the Niners go offense. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, Jared, I don't know if these uniforms are going to be all black with the red. Oh, shit. New England took Joshua Farmer. Okay, nice. We drafted a wide receiver? Oh, shit. Okay, I'll take that. Ole Miss had some good wide receivers, so I'll take that. Jordan Watkins from Ole Miss. Nice, nice. Finally offense. Our sixth pick in, we went offense. I wonder if fifth round we go running back. Um, there's still some good running backs out there. But yeah, I wonder if we go running back in the fifth. So we'll see. But nice. I'm not mad at the wide receiver pick at all. At all. Nope. Niners having a really good draft right now. I'm loving this. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect in this draft. I thought I was gonna go in this draft and just be fucking pissed off by the end of day two. But I'm not. Not at nice. Niners finally went with speed at wide receiver too. We drafted a fucking 4-3 guy, Jordan Watkins at Ole Miss. Nice, nice. I like it. We needed to put a little more speed on the wide in the wide receiver room. So I like it. I like it. 4-3-7 cat, huh? Yeah, Jackson Dart throwing him the ball. So, which Jackson Dart, I'm not a fan of. I think the Giants fucked that one up. They shouldn't have traded back in for Jackson Dart. Honestly, they could have got him in the second round and saved themselves some draft picks. I'm not worried about the first pick. Not worried about the first pick. No, I like it. You got a fucking we grabbed a defensive end that is probably the best edge setting defensive end in this entire class. Yeah, I fuck with it. And I haven't seen no measurements for this Jordan Watkins pick yet. The first pick, what injury history? What, because he played on a bum ankle last year? He's fine. He played on a bad or high ankle sprain. I mean, other than that, I haven't really heard anything about his injury history outside of that. But he played on the bad ankle last year, so he actually played through the pain because he said he didn't want to see his guys out there and him not being out there playing with them. So Damn, that's still alive. This should just straight booted me right the fuck out. I don't know what the hell happened on that one. Damn, that's crazy. That shit booted me right the fuck out. Sorry about that. But yeah. So so oh, what number's our next pick? Does anybody know? We just had 138. What's our next pick? Like 160 something or 140 something, 150 something? So 'damn, this shit keeps kicking me. Fuck, I wish my laptop was up today. 147 is our next one. Okay, appreciate it, Jared. Yeah, I get our injury history and stuff like that, but I do know that this offseason we fired a lot of our medical staff and hired new people in. So we'll see if that's gonna help. Um we'll see if that helps anything, maybe strength and conditioning and stuff like that. We'll see. So 147. I wonder if we go running back. There's a couple that I wouldn't mind, but if they're still on the board. So so all right. Just had to put on mute for a second, talk to my daughter. Oh man. So 147. All right. So Jared, is there anybody you're looking at pick 147 that you wouldn't mind? Any position. I don't give a shit. Just in any position. Is there anybody you'd like to draft? So yeah, I'm thinking maybe 147 is going to be our running back. Um, that's what I'm thinking because I think the next couple, this wide receiver pick, and the next pick after that, I'm thinking might be offense. So Kyle Shanahan gets at least a couple toys out of this. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm with you on that. Running back, I think would be ideal. Um, so God damn, this thing keeps just kicking me. But whatever, I'll figure it out eventually. Is there? Hey Jared, is there a specific running back out of all the ones that are left that you would like? Because I mean, like that Jaden Blue kid from Texas. He's fast. He seems like a decent little running back, but he's the type of back I'd prefer undrafted, and he fumbles too goddamn much. So I don't want him. Don't want him at all. At all. So Browns got two quarterbacks. They just drafted Shadur. Shadur Sanders is a Cleveland Brown in the fifth round of the 2025 NFL draft. Shadur Sanders got drafted by the Cleveland Browns. So, man, my Twitter chat going crazy. Talk about Dylan Gabriel isn't good. Motherfucker, I live in Oregon. Dylan Gabriel's a good quarterback. I watched him play a lot. I mean, he probably won't get the opportunities in the NFL, but it is what it is. I think Dylan Gabriel's a good quarterback. That's just my unpopular opinion, though. So, fuck, what pick number are we on? Niners should be coming up real soon again. So, day three has started out really good for the Niners with our first two picks. Yes, Jared, Cleveland drafted Shadur Sanders. So, yep, Cleveland drafted Shadur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind a bruising running back who could run up the middle. I want him to have a little speed, some agility. Like he's a slasher. He makes really good cuts. Um, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind a bruising type running back that can run up the middle. So that's actually a good call, Jared. With a bruising running back, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I saw that news. Um, fucking Shadur is the first Colorado quarterback they're saying drafted since Coy Detmer in fucking 1997. Which is crazy. Yep. Someone in my Twitter chat just said that they think the Browns will start Dylan Gabriel over Shadur Sanders. All right, what pick number is it at right now? Because Shadur went 144, and we're at 147. So, want to get this third pick, and then we have one more this round, and our final three picks are in the seventh. Okay, we're at 146. Nice. So Niners should be on the clock, or up next. But after after our second, fifth round pick, we have three left, and they're all in the seventh round. So how did the Browns need Shadur, Nose? The Browns didn't need a quarterback that's not very athletic, doesn't have the greatest arm. I mean, I think he could play quarterback, but you know, it is what it is. So will be running back, Jared. From what Jed York just tweeted, I'm thinking it's going to be running back. See, he's been tweeting, and I knew the positions. I didn't know the players we were drafted, but I knew the positions before. But I think this pick's going to be running back. Um, fuck. If I didn't have to do this on my phone today, I'd be able to keep up and have a list of fucking running backs and shit right now that uh, were good, that are still available, that I could find in the fifth round. So our second, fifth round pick, our first was a wide receiver, a decent one too, and then our next pick will be a running back. Or fourth round. I'm sorry, we're not. Oh no, this will be our first fifth round pick, huh? Yeah, our two fourth rounders were CJ West and the wide receiver. Because after this, I think we're picking 160 something, and then we wait until the 200s. So, all right, let's see. All right, so not the running back pick I wanted. I'm not gonna say it's complete trash, but we want Jordan James out of Oregon. Hmm, not what I expected. Not what I expected. So, okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna shit on it. I'm not gonna poo poo on it. We got one more pick this round. What is it? It's in the 160s, right, Jared? Our next pick's in the 160s. So, oh, it is 160 exactly. Okay, we only got to wait 13 picks. Cool. And then the pick after that, after 160, uh is like 200 and something. So we got a long wait after this. Unless somehow we package picks or use a pick from next year to move up into like the sixth round. So okay, Jordan James. I know Niner. I haven't looked on Twitter yet, but I'm sure 49er fans are fucking crying and bitching and boo-hooing and woo! It is what it is, though. All right. All right. Well, I mean, one thing you can say is Jordan James was pretty fucking productive at Oregon. So I mean, it's not like we're drafting a running back that wasn't productive. Um, so we'll see. I know Jed York tweeted out. That's how I knew it was running back. Jed York tweeted out if something like if Hall of Fame running back Frank Gore approves, you know it's a good pick. So I kind of fucking figured it was running back with that tweet. Yo, does Jed just wait every year until draft to get drunk and pick up his fucking phone and start tweeting shit? This is the most we ever hear from Jed York. Holy shit, dude. We don't ever hear this much from Jed York throughout the season. I swear. This fucking guy, man. The most we ever hear about him is for fucking during the NFL draft, which is cool because I prefer not to hear about him during the season, but or hear from him during the season, not about him. So, damn, I'm shocked. I'm surprised Primo didn't come through. I told him I was doing this again this year. He knew, but that's okay. I still enjoy getting on here every year. On day 3 and doing this shit just because I like talking football, talking draft. So, where are we going with 160? Do we go offensive line? All right. I'm trying to figure where we're going with our next pick. Um, do we go line or do we go back to defense? Do we try to get a safety that maybe had fallen, maybe another linebacker? Um, do we go D line again? I'm trying to think now. Now I'm kind of stuck. I'm not. Are you talking Jadon Blue, Jared? I think that's his name, Jaden Blue, or whatever, the running back from Texas. Yeah, that kid fumbles too goddamn much. I think he's got like 9 fumbles in his career or some shit. He fumbles way too fucking much. Oh, hang on. Shit. Oh. What's up, man?
What up? What up, Vic?
Nah, not much. Just chilling, talking draft. Man, you guys have put together a really good fucking draft.
Man, I don't know them defensive niggas.
I'm talking about mainly your offensive players.
I know. Okay, I said this last year, and I cannot find this fucking tweet, bro. I told a dude this last year, bro, in the offseason, because they were talking about that when we drafted Drake May, we was playoff bound, and he said that I never forget. He said that a team should be allowed to tank one time, then you should be able to make the playoffs. And I told him, I said, well, you might as well get ready to be disappointed because the Patriots are gonna have the top 3 pick and they're gonna get Will Campbell. Then we have the number one pick going into week 18.
Yeah, just because you draft a quarterback, if the rest around him is trash, it ain't gonna matter.
Exactly. We had no fucking talent. And I told Simons this yesterday. I understood the Travion Henderson pick. I understood that pick because we need speed and versatility in our motherfucking backfield.
But
But
Travion Henderson is nice.
But at that point, we didn't have a receiver, and I wanted Luther Burden. But then we came back and got Kyle Williams.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like what we did on offense. I mean, we got to help Drake.
Hey, look, I'm just glad somebody else drafted Kyle Williams because I have too much PTSD. I don't want nobody named Kyle Williams on my team ever again.
Why not, bro? Y'all need, hey, bro, he can right the wrong, bro.
Man, get the fuck out of here. That bitch fumbled twice in the goddamn NFC Championship game. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, he can right the wrong, bro. This one can right the wrong, bro.
Man, fuck that noise. No, we finally went receiver. We finally went receiver. I mean, we went 5 straight defensive picks, but we needed to. You know, I'm cool. We rebuilt our defensive line.
Yeah, y'all defense ain't look good last year.
Yeah, we rebuilt our defensive line. Saleh came in. He came through them doors and said, this D line getting rebuilt like a motherfucker right now. Watch. So
it's gonna depend on with y'all, bro. It's gonna depend on Brock Purdy. What he gonna do?
Yeah, I think, and it'll depend on a couple of the spots on the offensive line because honestly, I think I think one position I know we better have a goddamn competition in camp as center. Our center sucks. Jake Brendel is fucking cheeks.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is he?
That's our center.
He played last year?
Yeah, he played last year. And if you watch, anytime he'd get fucking somebody rush, he'd be on his ass. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Yeah, he was our starting center last year. He fucking sucks.
Y'all gonna replace Trent Williams?
Trent Williams is still here. What do we replace him with?
I'm talking about when he leaves, bro. You know he only got about 1-2 more years left there.
Yeah, I know he does. I mean, they haven't made it a priority yet. We haven't taken out one offensive lineman. Fuck, our first offensive pick was 2 picks ago, and it was one of the wide receivers from Ole Miss.
God damn. God damn. Y'all just now taking offensive players? God damn.
Bro, our last 2 picks were offense. We took the wide receiver from Ole Miss, and we took Jordan James, the running back from Oregon, with our last pick. Yeah, our whole draft, except our last 2 picks, has been defense. We went with 3 D linemen, a linebacker. We went 3 D linemen, a linebacker, a slot corner, and then a wide receiver and running back. Pick 160. What we got next? I'm not 100% sure where we're going with it. I don't know if we're going to double up on linebacker. Maybe we go D line again. I don't know. Maybe we take an offensive lineman and hope we get fucking lucky and draft somebody who could start from day one, like Dominic Pooney at right guard last year.
Who did y'all get at in the first round as defensive lineman?
We got Michael Williams out of Georgia, the defensive end.
Okay, because he has a lot of upside. I will say he has a lot of upside.
Yeah, and he's already really, really, really good against the run. Like, he can anchor like a motherfucker against the run and set the edge.
Yeah, he can. He can like a motherfucker, bro. But I will say this: I would have rather took Nolan over him, bro.
honestly, I wanted Nolan, but I understand the direction that the Niners went. They want another guy on the other side of Bosa that could set the edge
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
having just one DN that can set the edge is kind of pointless when they'll just run away from him.
And I will say that boy
So
can do that. He can set the edge like a motherfucker, bro.
yeah, he can. He's probably the best edge setting defensive end in the class. So and then and
He
then
has
we
a lot
came
of
back in
upside. He
this
has a lot of upside.
and and then we came back in the second round and took a 6'6", 330-pound D tackle from Texas.
Damn.
Yeah, man, we put some beef up front, bro. And then the D tackle we grabbed today is fucking 6'1", 316 pounds, a little short, stout motherfucker. Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah, y'all beefing up that front. Yeah, y'all beefing up that front.
Yeah, we beefing up like a motherfucker. But I mean, look, not only is it Robert Saleh, we also got Gus Bradley on our defensive staff too.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, they gonna build that motherfucker, bro. They gonna build that
Because
bitch, bro. I'm sorry.
because be, because you got to remember, Gus Bradley built the Legion of Boom.
Yeah, he built that bitch, bro.
So
Yo, I say they
Gus,
built that.
yeah, and that's where Saleh got his start as a coach. As a linebackers coach was under Gus Bradley. So with Gus on our staff and Saleh back, they know how to build the defense. So we gonna get this shit right. God damn it! But no, when I saw y'all's first three picks go offense, I'm thinking, man, I know Parks is over here hype as fuck. He loving this. He been screaming
Bro,
offense for a minute.
I sat here and said it. I said if we go defense, one of our first three picks, fire everybody, bro. Fire them all, bro. Fuck this, bro. Fire everybody, bro, because we spent too much in fucking free agency on the defensive side of the ball. Why the fuck
Right,
are we drafting quality picks? You don't draft quality picks on the fucking defense. If you just sign all these niggas on the defensive side of the ball, you need to help your quarterback out.
right, yeah.
Not granted. Not granted.
It it I have known. Now, I don't know the player, but I have known every single position that the 49ers are going to draft in this draft because our owner will jump on Twitter and like before like say uh
Hold on,
at
fam.
the
Hold
end
on,
of
fam. I'll
round
be right
4.
back. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I 100% agree, and that's the running back from Texas went to Dallas. Man, I mean, they needed a running back. I get it, but man, that dude fumbles too much for my liking. He's fast. He hits a hole and he can be gone, but yo, the kid fumbled too goddamn much for my liking. I think he's gotten 9 or 10 fumbles in college, something like that. So, hey, here, let him go to Dallas. Yeah, let him go to Dallas. Fuck that. Yeah, teams ain't running all over us this year. I promise you that bullshit. So fuck yeah, I hope Parks comes back. Comes back through. Hey Jared, what pick are they at? Because they should be getting close to 160. God damn. Yeah, we should be getting fucking close. Should be getting really fucking close. Shit. So 155. Nice. We are close. Good, good. That's our last fifth round pick. Our last fifth round pick. I think, let's see, we got 3D lineman, a linebacker, corner, wide receiver, running back. Yeah, this is our last fifth round pick. This will be pick number 8. And then we got 3 more in the 7th. So we'll see what we do with those. I'm really interested. I think we could find some really good players too in the undrafted class. I'm really interested in that, what we're going to do there this year. Yeah, we went real smart about the draft this year. We didn't get stupid and, fucking take like a running back in the second and a kicker in the third and a punter in the fourth and a long snapper in the fifth. We didn't do no dumb shit like that this year. We went smart, addressed our needs. Fuck yes, I love it. Did we get safety? Uh, hey Jared, CJ West, the second D tackle we drafted, the kid from Indiana. His bio on Twitter is "I hate quarterbacks." I love it. I love his mentality. Yo, this kid. Oh man, I love this kid's mentality. Wants punching centers in the face. He hates quarterbacks. Oh fucking, I love it. I love it. I wanted some nasty fucking defensive players. Just dogs. Give me the motherfucking dogs. I want the motherfuckers to go get after people. Safety from Maryland, huh? Yeah, I'm interested in who we pick next. I'm not sure what side of the. I'm not sure if we'll go back to defense or we get to stay on offense. It's just basically the end of the fourth and the fifth round is all Kyle Shanahan. So oh, hang on. What's
Yo,
up,
what
King?
up,
I don't
man?
know. Hang on. Okay, there we go.
What's cracking, man?
Oh, nothing. I'm just shocked it took us till pick number 6 to finally go offense.
Yeah, man. Who'd you guys pick at number and your last pick again?
Our last pick we went with at 147. We took Jordan James, the running back from
Oh, the
Oregon.
running back. Yeah, you guys love your running backs, man.
Well, I knew we were going to get one this draft. Um,
Because of the
but but I didn't think it was going to take Kyle Shanahan 7 picks in the draft to get one.
wow.
But we had to rebuild the defense, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
Honestly, I am glad CJ West, the D tackle from fucking Indiana, was still there at pick 113 when we came up in the fourth round.
yeah,
I'm glad we took that dude.
yeah. I'm loving our pick so far. I fuck with Arroyo, dude. That dude looks like a beast, man. Obviously, we need
Oh,
to.
oh yeah, I forgot y'all drafted him, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a receiving tight end.
and I forgot in Greg Zabel, man. Greg Zabel. That's what we needed, bro. And
Yeah.
I really want us to get Tez Johnson, bro,
Oh,
out of
yeah. The
Oregon.
only thing with the only thing with Tez, I'm kind of worried about how he'll hold up in the NFL being 150 pounds.
Yeah, he's real small, but I think he's obviously a punt returner. I would think that's what they would use him at,
Okay.
or kickoff returner, whatever.
And one thing too, I think the reason Tez has fallen so far, I don't think people are worried about his size. I think the reason he has fallen is at 150 pounds, he only ran fucking 4.5.
Wow, that's that. Oh shit, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, that's slow for 150 pounds
Yeah,
because the receiver we just drafted is as tall as Tez, like 5'11, but he's like 198 pounds and ran a 4.37.
Yeah.
Which
I
I don't know a whole lot about the receiver we just drafted, but I do know Ole Miss had really good wide receivers this year, so I'm cool with it because Ole Miss had some good receivers.
yeah, and maybe some got more shine than the other, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they still had good receivers. Hey,
yeah.
there there's a receiver I want to ask you about. I think he's going undrafted, and I can't remember his name right now, but he's a little slot receiver out of Washington.
Are you talking about Boston?
What's his name?
Um, Devin Boston?
No, it's a different dude. He's like 5'9".
Oh, Giles,
Giles Jackson.
Giles Jackson. Yeah, yeah. That kid's
Yeah,
dope, man. But he's dope, but like you said, he's a little undersized and shit like that. But for us, he played fucking well, dude.
yeah. I mean, I because he was at our local pro day because I guess he's from this area or
Yeah, he's
from the Bay Area and shit. But somebody said they didn't even know who the hell he was at the local pro day until they seen him, and the way he was out there running his routes was insane.
yeah. I do, man. That dude is crazy good, bro.
So
We got a well, this we got a dude from Stockton that play. He's a running back. Man, he's fucking good, dude. That plays for the Huskies. He's probably gonna go next year's draft.
yeah. So, but yeah, I am glad that we went smart and focused on our front seven like we needed to.
Yeah,
So, and I don't understand why people are like when teams are drafting these linebackers, everybody's like, "Oh, well, they're undersized." I go, "Well, if you look at all the linebackers in this draft class, every one of them's considered undersized."
undersized. Yeah,
But I mean, hell, if you look at it, the Niners, I mean, Fred Warner was considered undersized for his height. He was like 6'3" when he came out, and his weight technically they said he was undersized.
yeah. Well, this fifth round,
You know,
man. This is where the fifth round. This is where a lot of NFL players shine at, man. In the fifth
oh
round,
yeah, I know, I
it's like
know.
it's gold for us. It's been gold for us. But I
But
think
the crazy thing is I've known every single position that we were gonna draft, not the player, just the position, because Jed York be tweeting before every goddamn draft pick.
that
Like
sucks.
dead ass. I knew we were going to take a running back before we took one because uh, Jed York tweeted something like, "Oh, if Frank Gore approves, you know it's a good pick." I'm like, "Well, it's running back."
Yeah, yeah,
And then before CJ West, he goes, "Can we change it up a little?" Oh, never mind. Robert Sala came back in the war room, so I'm like, "Well, I knew it was defense."
wow. Will Howard's still up there. That's crazy, man. I think he's good, man. He's got a nice arm. Maybe he's not mobile and shit like that, but
I'm gonna laugh if Dylan Gabriel beats out Shadur Sanders in Cleveland.
oh wow. Wait, is that where Dylan Gabriel went to?
Yeah, he got drafted to Cleveland before Shadur.
What the
Dude,
heck?
Dylan Gabriel got drafted yesterday. He was a top 100 draft pick.
I totally forgot that he went to Cleveland, dog.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you guys are.
he was like pick fucking 96 or some shit.
Yeah, you guys just picked right now.
Uh, who the fuck did we just take?
Uh, want me to tell you? Do you want to find out?
Oh no, you're gonna have to tell me because I'm doing this on my phone. My fucking laptop's down right now. I don't know what the fuck. It's either not charged or just not fucking working. But it was plugged into a charger, so it shouldn't have no issue there.
You took
Yeah.
Marquez Siegel out of Kansas State safety.
Oh, we took a safety. Okay, we finally went safety. Huh. I hope he plays free safety because that's what we need.
Hey, what's the deal with that Yaya Black or whatever his name is?
Is he a pass rusher from like Maryland or something?
No, he's from Iowa.
Iowa. Oh,
But
I don't know. I
everybody
haven't.
has him like the best remaining player left.
No, I don't. I honestly, that's the first time I've heard his name.
Well, he's he looks like he's from the '70s. He's got a poor mustache and a fro.
A porn mustache and a fro.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man. But
That's all right. If you look at a picture of our first round draft pick, like without his helmet on and shit like that, just look at his face and stuff. The Michael Williams, the kid we drafted from fucking Georgia,
yeah,
and then look at a picture of Chris Jones from the Chiefs side by side. I
yeah,
swear to God, you'd be like, no, they're brothers.
yeah. I seen that. I
It's
was like,
fucking
oh, he got
it,
looks.
yeah, it's fucking crazy.
The Eagles can suck a fat dick for taking this pick.
Eagles could suck a fat dick, period.
They took that Smell Munden Jr. out of Georgia.
Um, Eagles could suck a fat dick, period. Well, you're gonna find out how good of a coach McDonald really is because the the safety y'all took,
Yeah,
Eamon Wari.
yeah, and
Um,
Maury.
yeah, the dude's a motherfucking Jim Warrior. I mean, he's got all the measurables, all the athleticism, but he's gonna take some work getting to be like a really, really, really good safety. You know, there's a lot in his game where there's times where it's like you'll be watching the dude and he'll just be standing there and it looks like he don't know what the fuck he's looking at or what the fuck to do.
Yeah, I've heard that from a couple of people yesterday, and I don't know what they had him on our radar for the longest, bro. Because I heard about him on Combine, and I knew we were gonna pick him, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna be first or second round. Because obviously, in the first round, we needed to go um, offensive guard. We needed to go O line. That's what I need. Because Josh Center don't draft offensive linemen in the first round. That's something that he don't do. I don't know why the fuck not. But but so if it wasn't Greg Zabel, it would have been this dude right here, Nick Memori.
Yeah, yeah.
But
You know, I think it's kind of I think it's kind of funny that the year we get Gus Bradley on our defensive staff, we have 5 straight defensive picks in the draft.
wow,
Yeah, we got not only did we get Sala back as our D coordinator, but we also got Gus Bradley on our defensive staff too.
wow. What is he like, the linebackers coach or?
I'm not 100% sure what his actual role is. I think he's assistant head coach.
Oh shit.
But and
Uh,
I know that wasn't Sala the linebackers coach under Gus Bradley?
yeah,
Yeah,
he was.
that's what I
He
thought.
was. Yeah, it's part of the coaching tree from. And I don't know why we didn't go with him, but we decided to go with what's his name? He went to Dallas after we did. After we let go of
The
Dan Quinn.
Cowboys, the Cowboy, The Cowboys drafted a running back that fumbles a lot.
Oh, the
Jaden
Blue.
Blue from
Yeah,
Texas.
yeah.
Yeah, that kid's got like 9 or 10 goddamn fumbles in college.
Man, but that kid's got a fucking good. He's a good receiving.
Yeah, and he's fast. Isn't he like a 4.3 dude?
Yeah, he's a 4.3.
Need this for.
To keep up with the draft, baby. That's why I need to use it right now until I figure out.
Right?
Yes, until I figure out what the hell's wrong with my laptop, princess. I got to take your fucking tablet. You got two of them any goddamn way. She got more goddamn electronic devices than I have.
Damn.
Fucking spoiled ass kids, I swear.
Yeah, man, that's why I have my son, dude.
Oh no, it's tough with little girls because sometimes you tell them no and then they give you this look and it's like, oh my god. It's like, yep, well, you're getting what you want and you know it.
Yeah. Is
But
that the
kids have a
daughter that
way of
lives
doing.
closest to you, right? She lives That's the one that lives closest to you.
Nah, my youngest uh lives with me full time.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she has
Oh,
for a while.
nice, man.
She has for a few years. No, and then my oldest, uh, she's been here, and her mom have been here in Salem for a couple years now. But at the end of the school year, they're moving back out to fucking LeGrand. So
And that sounds fucking
I don't know
different.
why I don't know why she likes it way out there. So
It is deep out there, man. When I went there, I was like, we stopped there for gas, and us Washingtonians forget that they pump your gas. I know it's not like that no more in some towns and shit, whatever, but we're like
um
getting out, and the lady's like, no, you can't get out. I'm like, what?
yeah. It used to be like that, but they're getting more to where you can actually pump your own now in Oregon. Like you go to a lot of the gas stations and they're like half and half where you can pull in and uh, you pump your own or you pull into a certain pump and they'll walk up and pump it for you. So
Yeah, I had to go to Umatilla. You know where that's at?
Umatilla?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's a Washington border. It's a
Mm,
small little town
mm.
before Hermiston,
Okay.
and I had to go there right and
Oh
to get
shit.
gas. And fucking the guy like at the cash register, he had a Shell T-shirt on, and it was covered in oils. I was like, "Yo, you guys change oil here too?" He's like, "No, I was working on my own car last night." I was like, "Damn, you didn't change your shirt, dude."
Hell nah. Oh, oh, dirty motherfucker.
Yeah,
Say, bro, change your shirt, take a shower, do something. Nasty
right.
motherfucker.
And he said last night too, and it was like early in the morning.
Oh, fuck that. I gotta take a shower at least once a day.
Yeah, and he still had oil in his hand, bro. It was weird. I was like, "Damn, you went to bed like that, shit."
Right?
You see that? Man, I couldn't believe we took Jalen Milrow. We haven't drafted. We haven't drafted a quarterback since Alex Magoo, which
Alex
is
Magoo. I don't
yeah.
even. The motherfucker must have sucked so bad because I don't even
Oh, he was
think I've
bad,
heard
dude.
that name.
He was bad, dude. He was bad, and that was in
God dang.
2017. And then we hadn't drafted another quarterback before him since Russell Wilson, and the time before that was Seneca Wallace, and the time before that was Rick Meyer. So
God damn.
we don't draft quarterbacks, Doug.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh shit, our picks coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shador Sanders, man. Did you see how his brother was? His brother
Did you
was
hear he
like,
got prank called? You hear he got prank called
yeah, he
yesterday?
got prank called. Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
His brother was like, they're doing him like that. Imagine what they do to me.
Well, Shiloh isn't getting fucking drafted.
No, I think he's gonna go undrafted.
Yeah, Shiloh ain't getting drafted.
Let's see here. Pick is in for the Steelers. I thought the Steelers were gonna go for Shador.
Yeah, so did I.
My bad. My mo- my mom came to stay
But
with
we
me
don't have
for
a
a
next
week.
we don't have a next pick till round 7 unless we trade up into the
Damn, for
sixth.
reals?
Yeah, unless we trade up into the 6th round. But
Dude, Brickmeyer sucked ass.
yeah.
But they
So
finally went they
what I would do with Jalen Milrow is fucking um uh
learn.
I would sit Sam Darnold all of preseason and let Jalen Milrow take every motherfucking snap.
Nah. Yo, so my friend he was like, and he goes, Jalen I want to call him Monroe. I don't know why. Milrow will come in preseason and just take over for the rest of the year. He's like, it'll be like another fucking Russell Wilson and what's his name?
Yeah,
I was
right,
like,
Jared?
man,
Rick Meyer?
yeah, Rick Meyer, man. The only reason we picked him because some dumbass on Sports Illustrated said that, oh, that's the next Joe Montana. And the guy only threw the right side of his the whole time, his first year. So he sucked ass, man. He was bad, dude.
That's okay. You heard what Mel Kiper said about Shadur Sanders?
What? Oh, yeah.
He said Shadur is Joe Montana.
Wow.
I said, yeah, okay. I said Joe Montana didn't get drafted in the 5th round.
No, third.
Yeah, bitch. Fuck Mel Kiper.
Remember that shit with Kerry Collins? Oh, Chargers went with the tight end.
Who? Which tight end?
The one at Syracuse.
Aronde Gadsden?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, they took that dude? They're not just fucking tall.
What up, Seahawk Eddie?
Yeah, when Sean Alexander said like, "Oh, my nephew," I'm like, "Oh no, man, here we go." I don't know how I felt about it at the first because that's not who I wanted, but I'm good with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, our pick is in, man. Let's see.
Download Twitter on there for me. Yeah. It'll be X, Twitter, whatever. Same difference. I call it all the same shit. I think New England's had a pretty good draft.
Yeah, New England's had a good draft. We had a couple of Seattle cats that came off the. Oh, what the fuck? We went with the dude at Colorado State, Torrey Horton.
No, he's out of Colorado, ain't he?
Colorado State.
Colorado State?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I think he fell because of that knee injury. Wow, I can't believe
Uh,
that's Torrey Horton.
wide receiver, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who we drafted.
A lot of the offensive players have gotten pushed down in this draft. That's why people are starting to take wide receivers in these rounds and shit
Yeah, and running
because
backs and shit.
because it was so fucking defensive heavy.
Yeah.
It's also going to push a lot of good players to the undrafted class too. So there'll be a lot of good players as undrafted free agents because some are just gonna it's gonna be a numbers game. Some are just gonna get pushed down.
Yeah, that's the way it is, man.
If we take a tight end in the seventh, I'm kind of hoping we go with Jalen Conyers out of Texas Tech. I
Where does
like
he
that
play?
kid a lot. Tight end, Texas Tech.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that
he's
kid a
pretty good. He's
lot.
pretty good. So what's still with Kittleman? Is he gonna get a new contract?
Probably. I don't see why we wouldn't. I mean, hell, you want to make him the highest paid here? Give him a real easy contract. 3 years, 60 million. That's 20 a year. Done. Fuck, I already
Oh, that
solved the contract issue.
shit. We're about to have them. I think we're about to have the second highest cap space next year.
And I mean, shit, we still got a lot of fucking cap space. We got a shit ton of cap space still. I think we're close to 40 million still.
Did Pittsburgh draft a quarterback yet?
I don't think so. If they did, I don't know who the fuck it is.
Damn, so they're really going. What's his name, huh?
Mason Rudolph?
Yeah,
Unless they find one undrafted, like one of these quarterbacks goes undrafted, like a Will Howard or something like that,
yeah.
and that's what they're banking on. Seahawks said he says no, they haven't drafted one yet.
What?
A quarterback.
No. So who's
So
gonna be throwing the DK?
I don't know. Fucking got to figure out who's getting the ball first. Is it going to be DK or
And I've been hearing that George Pickens wants out now.
yeah,
I don't.
Pickens might want out, but until they trade him, he's still part of the team. So him and
Yeah,
DK are going to have to fist fight and suck pacifiers over who gets the ball more.
right.
Jesus Christ.
We
So
we had a couple of kids come out this draft. Emeka Buka from Ohio State.
yeah,
Uh, Josh Carnley.
yep.
And that Simone kid, JT Tumawala.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say his name. I'm just gonna say the pineapple.
What up, Hitman?
Hey man, what up, man? I haven't heard nothing from the Lions too much in this draft.
Um, I don't know how many draft picks they had.
Yeah.
So yeah, not. Oh yeah, everybody knows Seahawks Eddie. The Steelers need a quarterback. They need a quarterback bad.
Man,
unless they're waiting on Aaron Rodgers.
they're gonna be waiting for a while for him because he still can't make up
But
his mind.
but to be honest, I'd still draft the quarterback because Aaron Rodgers is only a 1 year rental.
Yeah,
So which means if you don't win the Super Bowl, oh y'all got two left, Hitman. Okay, if we don't win the or if Steelers get Aaron Rodgers and don't win the Super Bowl, then they're in a lot of trouble
yeah. Somebody
because
took that
that's
guy out black.
somebody finally took him.
Yeah,
So I mean that's the only reason you get Aaron Rodgers is to hope you can win the Super Bowl.
in which I don't. He's like a last minute decision too.
Yeah,
I think he's on his way out. I think he's done.
you think you might just retire?
Yeah,
Hmm.
unless he was trying because I heard he was really trying to go the Brett Favre route and go to Minnesota.
Wow, really? Minnesota?
Yeah, that's before they.
I was gonna say he'd be the backup though.
Well, no? Because what's his name? Is still there, but the one out of Michigan.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Aaron Rodgers went to Minnesota, he'd be the backup because McCarthy's their starter.
Yeah, we're not going quarterback at all this year. Shit, amazing! Wow,
Mhm.
the Bills
No
just
DBs, huh?
yeah they just took some. The Bills just took that Jordan Hancock out of Ohio State.
Mm, I just loved it when Niner fans started tripping over the linebacker we drafted and shit at Oklahoma State, and I'm thinking, well, why are you guys tripping? Because Robert Sala is basically the one responsible for drafting guys like Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, Azeez Al-Shire, and developing all those guys.
Yeah,
So I think he has a little bit of leeway when it comes to drafting linebackers.
yeah,
So I'm not even tripping. We know how to develop linebackers here, so I don't worry about it. And I mean, uh, if the linebacker we drafted didn't get a knee injury, he hurt his knee last year, missed a lot of the season, but his knee injury didn't require surgery. He was
yeah.
already healed before the combine. He competed at the combine, and he was on pace to do the same or more than what he did in 23 when he had 140 tackles.
Wow. The Lions just went up in a draft and they're picking next.
Oh, they traded up, huh?
Yeah, they traded up. Yeah, this fifth round is crucial for a lot of players, for a lot of teams.
Hmm. Yeah, I forgot Hitman that y'all did draft Tyleek Williams from Ohio State. And then they got the offensive lineman Ratledge from Georgia,
Yeah, Rutledge. Tate Rutledge.
and then that wide receiver Tesla from Arkansas.
I was hoping that we would pick up Tate, but
Tate Rutledge, huh?
Mr. Banner Boy got a mean ass mullet. Lions pick is in.
But I searched up Twitter. This is what I
Mm.
found. That's what I found the first thing. Twitter and Twitch.
God dang.
You don't get Twitter.
Man, I can't even use.
Are you just watching on Twitter?
I'm trying to. Okay, there we go.
Doors are being slammed.
Now I could fucking do this shit.
Oh.
God damn. What are you talking about?
What? Huh?
Oh my god.
You know that video I showed you, Santi? I had to develop a picture.
There we go. Now let's see. This shit is fucking weird.
What is it?
Trying to get this stupid fucking. Trying to figure out this stupid fucking. I forgot I set her Samsung tablet up on parental controls and shit, and
Oh,
don't know how to uh, change it. Let's see if I can figure it out.
the Lions went with guard at the LSU. Miles Frazier. Yeah,
Another alignment, huh?
us and LSU linemen don't do good.
Yeah, see everybody draft an offensive lineman except us.
What?
I don't ever go into any draft expecting us to draft any type of motherfucking offensive lineman.
I thought you guys, that's the route you guys were going to go.
No. I knew we were going defense. I just didn't know how much.
And this dude looks like Anthony Bradford a lot. Miles Frazier. Oh, they took that Tariq Williams out of Ohio State with the first pick. Tate Rutledge, Isaac Tesla.
No, Hitman. I don't think we're bringing back Purdy on a prove it deal. We're gonna sign him long term. He's getting over 50, probably close to 55 mil a year. Some people are saying the latest I've heard is it might look like the Jared Goof contract, the 4 year, 212 million. So we'll see.
I like that they're letting the fans pick. Are they on with that dude? Chris Paul Jr.? Why did this dude go so late? I forgot about him.
Who's that?
Chris Paul Jr.?
Yeah, he's still up there. Pooh Paul.
The Rams just selected him.
Who took him?
Rams.
Oh. And what? Yep, Niner fans are about to cry over it. Why they take Click Paul? Boo hoo hoo. Shut the fuck up. I get tired of hearing you whining motherfuckers on Twitter. And the worst ones are the so-called content creators. Them
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Oh, they're the
Jesus
worst, dude.
Christ, bro. Holy shit, they cry so goddamn much. It's like, shut the fuck up. And and I don't comment on none of their shit because all of them are so soft that if you comment once and say something they don't like, they're gonna block you. It's like, what the
yeah.
fuck's the point?
Which
It's
one
like,
do you hate? Which one do you hate the most? Like, is somebody?
oh fuck, who cries the most? I mean, there's only a few that I've watched now because they don't sit there and whine and bitch, but some of them have like really, really bad takes. Um, like I watch Larry Kruger a lot because I know that he used to be a scout in the NFL and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
But some of the yeah, he scouted I guess in the NFL and the CFL for a little while. But
I'll be right back real
some of
quick.
the
Give me a second.
yeah. Uh,
All right, I'm back.
there we go. All right, yeah. So I just went and checked Twitter real quick. What's up, Ralph? But apparently that safety from Kansas State we drafted, his fucking RAS score, that athletic score that they give these guys, his
Uh huh.
shit was his shit was a 9.6 out of 10. So apparently he's super fucking athletic.
He had some knee problems, right?
I don't know. I just know that he's a free safety, which is what we needed. I didn't scroll far enough to see anything about knee problems. I hope not.
I think that is one of the things why he fell so late because he had a knee problem. But
Yeah, yeah, Hitman. I'm telling you right now, if you were to look up a lot of these 49er content creators or just look at 49er Twitter, you'd see how they cry a lot.
yeah, we got some of those.
What did we just draft another? Did we just draft another running back Hitman, or are you talking about Jordan James that we took out of Oregon?
Man, the fucking Cardinals just took Denzel Burke. I thought he
Oh
would have got a
yeah,
lot higher. I don't know
Hitman's
why he
asking how
fell.
you. Here, hang on. There we go. Hitman asking how you feel about Darnold.
Mm, but yeah, I'm okay with that. But we got a guard in the first round to handle with that shit, so I'm cool with it. But yeah, but obviously they picked a quarterback, and that's what they had to do with it. So I don't think he's long term because we can get out of his contract in the first year. Is the way his contract's set up. We
Yeah,
can back at it in the first year if we wanted to. So, but I like him. I think he's okay. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's the best quarterback out here or nothing, but yeah, we'll see what happens
yeah.
though. You know what I mean? Only time will tell. It's one of those deals.
Oh yeah, you talked about the kid from Oregon Hitman. Yeah. I mean, we needed a running back. We drafted the kid from Louisville last year. Um, we got Patrick Taylor. He's okay, and then we also got that Izzy Abinaconda kid. Um,
Yeah.
and of course C-Mac, but Christian says he's healthy, but with tendonitis, you never know. The shit comes and goes, so we'll have to see how he lasts throughout the season.
We're up to draft right now. I want to see who they call. They took 4 minutes for us to draft. I don't know what the.
4 minutes in the sixth round.
Yeah.
God damn, you should just be handing us shit in.
We got 5 picks remaining. All
Yeah, we still got three more. Our last three left in the seven.
right, we're picking up right now. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why Denzel Burke went all the way down. I forgot about him. I thought he was big. What the fuck? We took another fucking tight end.
Really? Who the hell did y'all take?
Robbie out.
What the
Out of
fuck? I haven't even heard his name this whole process. What school's he from?
Alabama.
Oh,
He had the most bench presses, and so yeah,
Probably a blocking tight end.
yeah, blocking because he had the second among. It was second among. Oh, he's a white guy. Damn, this fucking looks old.
He probably is. He's probably been in school for like 12 years. Kind of
Oh,
like
he is a blocking tight end. Damn, dude, he
yeah,
just
like
fucking pancaked that dude.
you see how old the fucking quarterback the Saints drafted is?
He's like what, like 28?
He's pretty fucking old. I think he was in college for like 8 years. Tyler Shug played at like 4 or 5 different colleges.
And he's not good at all.
No, he played at Oregon for a little while. Then he went somewhere else. Then he went somewhere else. Then he ended up at Louisville. And it's fucking crazy how many places he played.
Robbie Outs, tight end, Alabama.
I never, even as a late day tight end, I haven't heard his name one time.
No.
There's 2 tight ends that I know the Niners are interested in the later rounds, and that's the kid from Texas Tech, Jalen Conyers, and Jackson Hawes, the tight end from Georgia Tech, I think.
Wow. At least that we're
So
going cornerback there, but
has
so he, so the tight end we just drafted, bench presses was the second among tight ends. I don't know who was first, but
yeah, I'm not sure who'd be first either. Has Kobe Bryant, the DB from Kansas, been drafted
I
yet?
haven't heard his name yet.
If we do go DB again, I wouldn't mind getting him in the 7th if he falls that far.
I can't deal with another Kobe Bryant on our team. And he's not bad either. He wasn't good playing corner, but safety, he played well playing safety. So we'll see what happens though, man. So what are we gonna do? We got 4 tight ends now.
And somebody ain't making a roster.
I think they're trying to get rid of Noah Fant.
They might be. Your first tight end pick was probably the Noah Fant replacement, Arroyo out of Miami. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
probably
dude,
going to
I like
replace.
that dude, man. That dude is fucking sick.
Yeah, he's probably going to replace Noah Fant.
Yeah.
Honestly, so yeah, Fant's probably already gone. Unless they keep Fant as a veteran, just as the veteran presence, and cut your other tight
Yeah.
end.
Why they got all these people fucking dancing on stage? Oh, they're mentioning the pick. That's why.
Yeah, we need to find a good number 2 tight end for Kittle.
Yeah, I think blocking tight end. I like it though, man, because he pancaked that fucking dude like nothing. Unless they put him as a fullback, which
Yeah,
which Kubiak runs. He even said it before draft that he wants to run with the
I know
fullback.
he does. I know he does. Kubiak runs the Shanahan offense. His dad and Mike Shanahan basically, you know, innovated this fucking West Coast offense.
Yeah. We innovated it or
You know,
whatever.
so yeah, it's Shanahan Kubiak offense. I mean, we still have a Kubiak on our staff, so actually, the Kubiak on our staff is our OC.
Who was that?
Clint, is it Clint? It's either Clint Kubiak or Clay Kubiak, one of the two.
I think it's because we got a Clint.
And then it's Clay Kubiak.
Yeah. And his dad was Greg Kubiak, right?
Yep. He worked all those years with Mike Shanahan in Denver and shit.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think they might have been on our staff. I think Kubiak might have been on our staff in San Francisco when Mike Shanahan was the OC.
Right. Wow.
And then just followed Mike to Denver. I think. I'm not 100% on that.
So May 14th is the schedule release.
Probably. Hey, is your team, have you heard anything about you guys doing, I guess Nike partnered with the NFL and they're doing this thing called NFL rivalries where you're gonna wear like a different uniform?
I haven't heard that.
Because the Niners are.
Now, who are they gonna do?
No, we're not gonna wear a different team's uniform, but our uniform is gonna change.
Oh,
I
for
just
fuck.
don't, I just don't know if it's gonna be full time or if it's gonna be a
For
couple
like a
times this year or something. But I know our helmets are changing, and I think our uniforms too. Just it hasn't been revealed yet.
wow.
But I have heard about it. It just hasn't been revealed. God, I hope it doesn't look as ugly as in the early 90s. In the early 90s, when they tried to bring out that 49er helmet that just said 49ers written out on the side of the helmet, that was
Oh
ugly
yeah,
as
yeah, that looked
fucking,
gay.
oh
Yeah.
my God. That was the gayest shit ever.
Well, I
I
hated when
am,
my squad tried to bring the front facing Seahawk. That shit looked weird, man. Looked like a what it it looked like an ostrich. Just like the head looked like looking at you, like wanting to bite like a piece of corn or some shit. I didn't like that. I was like, hell no. My son was like, you should get that hat. I'm like, hell no, I ain't getting that hat.
yeah, fuck that noise. Yeah, yeah, it's, yeah, and sometime in May is the schedule. So come on, you know the NFL's gotta space all this shit out. They have to do something every month so that they're making money.
That's what the fans want, man. That's what the fans like. Love this shit, dude.
The
Well, I also
NFL
heard
makes
too
more
that
money.
they're taking out the Revel Speed helmets away
Why?
because nobody's wearing them.
Really?
You know, like in the early like 2000,
Oh,
I
okay.
guess they're not going to bring them back no more because nobody wears them. Everybody wears that Speed Flex or the
Yeah.
starts with the name. I can't say it. Looks
Or
like
or
like
or that or that ugly ass helmet that Kittle be wearing. Jesus
oh
Christ!
my
Change your
goodness.
helmet, bro. Change your helmet, bro.
What's his name wears that too, right?
Who?
Bosa. Both of Bosa's
Uh,
brothers wear that helmet.
no, I think Bosa changed his.
Oh, did he? That shit look retarded.
I think he changed his. I'm not sure. Fuck, man. Our first 3 picks, the Niners added almost 1,000 pounds of fucking beef to the D line.
That's good, man.
Yeah, what, like a little over 900 pounds. I love that. Ain't running on us this year. Fuck that. Dude, I love the mentality of the D tackle we drafted out of Indiana. Yo, this kid on his bio on either Twitter or Instagram, all it says is "I hate quarterbacks." And then he said in his little real quick interview and shit, he said, "Yeah, I hate quarterbacks." He goes, "I play violent. He goes, I want to punch centers right in the fucking face."
Damn.
I'm like, yo, I love that mentality. Fucking love it. Me, a Midwest kid that just wants to just beat the shit out of people. I love it.
Yeah, Eddie. Fucking those front face. I hate it. Oh wow. They picked that. The Ravens picked that kid, Lyle Cone, out of Western Michigan.
Uh, what pick number are they at?
178.
That's all?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Sixth round yet? Fucking dog, shut up. Shut up.
Give me water.
Is it the sixth round yet?
I think it already is the 6th round.
Okay.
I'll be right
Good. They
back.
need to hurry. Yep. Let me check Twitter. All right.
You there?
Oh shit.
Yeah, this draft's been kind of crazy, man.
Yep.
If you had a grade, what would you give your grade so far?
Mm, I would have to say so far. I'd have to say a strong B plus because we're
Nice.
hitting all our areas of need, and I think we're actually playing it smart and getting good players that we need, and we're not wasted picks and trading up and doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have to fucking go with a strong B plus right now. Now, if we're able to draft or get a second tight end that I think can play from day one, like that kid out of Texas Tech or something,
Yeah.
then I might bump it up a little bit, but we'll have to see. So yeah, I don't think I'll, I looked at that safety a little more that we drafted, but the kid's fucking quick. The fucking 4.37 guy. So got a
You,
really super fast safety.
you see that Earl Thomas was back in Seattle?
Who?
Earl Thomas?
Oh no, what's he doing in Seattle?
Well, I guess like it's his first time back ever since he left after the famous flip off.
Oh, when he flipped y'all off.
He flipped it was directed towards Pete Carroll.
Oh,
He
I'm
even
I'm pretty sure. I kind of figured that much.
Yeah, he even said it, and he's all cleaned up now. Remember how raggedy he was all looked and shit? And he said that he was going through some shit in life, and
Yeah. Yo,
the
a lot
rate.
of people thought though I kept seeing shit on Twitter. A lot of people were thinking that before Shadur got drafted, a lot of people were thinking that Tom Brady had something to do with it and that they were just waiting for the sixth round so the Raiders could draft him and he could be like a Tom Brady
Tom
story.
Brady, no, because Tom Brady wasn't a high pick to begin with. There was no hype around him.
Right?
Yeah, I'm loving this tight end we got. He is a
Yeah, like
blocking.
oh the second one, okay.
Yeah, the one looks like he's like 45 years old. I'm serious. Though. I was like, damn, that fool is old.
Fuck.
But I think
You I mean, damn, you gotta look motherfucking old. You get drafted, you look older than I am already. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
dude.
It's like I'm
I'm
gonna be
telling you,
fucking
us 80s babies, what year were you born? 82, 81?
81. It's like 5 months. I'm gonna be 44. So
Yeah, I just turned, I was born in 80. Like, I swear, you
yeah,
look younger than a lot of these 25-year-old cats, man.
yeah, I know. It's some of these people age really fucking bad. It's horrible.
Pick, the Patriots are about to pick.
Okay.
Were you watching on ESPN? Or no, you just watching Twitter, right?
All right.
I forgot Mac Hollins went to the Patriots. Doesn't wear no shoes. Wow, the Eagles took a quarterback.
What quarterback the Eagles take?
That dude out of Syracuse, McCord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's Kyle McCord.
Yeah.
Modelo, the fighter of the mark. While the Patriots went, they went with the
What?
Patriots.
They took a kicker?
Yeah, Mexican kicker at that, Andres Burgales.
Man, he's gonna be more busy selling oranges on the sidelines than he is kicking. I'm fucking around.
No, he's from Miami though.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think honestly, he's really the only kicker I heard of in this draft.
Yeah,
That's the only kicker I've heard of.
I
So
still couldn't believe the Raiders took a kicker in the first round.
yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, Janikowski. Was that the 17th pick overall or some shit? I think I was number 17 overall.
Way back when it doesn't matter if it was 17th or 32nd, it was in the first round.
Wow, it was a high pick for.
But I mean, they're in like the sixth round, so drafting a kicker in the sixth round, nobody really gives a fuck about.
But in the first round, come on now.
I mean, hell, I'm still pissed we took one in the third round.
Oh yeah, fuck. The 6 or 7 I can deal with, but I'd be pissed if I took one in the fifth.
I mean, hell, our punter is a fourth round pick and our kicker's a third round pick. Really? And our punter had back issues last year, so I hope that doesn't follow him into this year.
Yeah,
Jesus. Fuck that.
they charged Shardar Sanders getting paid. He jumps in his dad's pool, and that pool's nice though. I've been hearing shit that we're trying to. Oh, that great goes on the Portugales. Ooh, that dude got a leg on him now. Wow. Will Campbell, man, I didn't realize how small his arms were.
All right. Oh shit! People fucking bothering me.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, leave me a fuck alone.
This is draft day.
Yeah. I mean, damn, I gotta take my daughter out to eat today. I told her I would. So gotta have
Yeah,
a little gotta have a little lunch date with the little ones. So
yeah. Yeah, I'm
they
probably
need
gonna
to
stop.
they need to do like Goodell was talking about, speed the draft up. He's talking about shortening the first round down to like fucking 7 minutes.
Oh, the first pick? Yeah.
No, yeah, the first round, he's instead of 10 minutes per pick, he's talking about shortening it down to 7.
Uh, yeah, it used to be 5 minutes
Yeah,
back in the day. Like, you had 5 minutes.
yeah. But yeah, he's talking about probably shortening the shit down so it's quicker. And I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna
he
bust
needs
so.
to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get me some food. Get me some.
Yeah, I might jump off here a bit early too, but just because I got some shit I gotta do,
Yeah, and I can
and
always
hell,
get.
my picks ain't up for another 20 or 30 any goddamn
Oh
way. So,
shit!
and we
Oh,
don't pick till after 200.
yeah, I could probably wait. Oh shit! The Steelers just picked Will Howard.
Oh, there's their quarterback. They got a quarterback now.
This is who I wanted.
Yeah,
He's got a good arm.
yeah,
And he's a big dude. What the fuck? 6'4".
yeah. He's not a small quarterback. Yep, he is a big guy. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna shut this down because I gotta get off here and do some shit. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. All right, man. Have a good one, man. Peace.
yeah, you too. Appreciate you coming through again.
All right. Peace.
Peace. All right, people. I'm gonna shut it down. I know it's the early one. I normally go over 4 hours on day 3, but I'm gonna shut down a little early today. So appreciate everybody who tuned in. Shout out to Primo for coming through and Parks for stopping through here for a minute. But appreciate y'all. I'm out.